Hey, welcome back to the channel. On January 11th, back when I had just passed 500 subscribers after 2 years of intermittent uploads, I jokingly made a promise to my small community that if by some miracle I hit 1K before April 11th, 1 month from then, I would read off the entire B-movie script for a video. Then that miracle happened and my channel exploded somehow. Anyways, I made a promise, so this video is the fulfillment of that promise with a bit of a change. I got a Discord call full of goons to help me. Anyways, the resulting 2 hours is one of the funniest and most messed up videos I've ever made. If you're under 16, I would highly recommend clicking off now. If you're 16 or older, hold on to your hats because what we thought would be boring turned into an absolute riot. Basically, for this video, I'm going to have the screen showing the Discord overlay so you can see who of the voice actors is talking, and I'm going to put a link to the script in the description. For the duration of this video, it'd be optimal to have the video open on the left side of your monitor and the script open on the right so you can follow along. Of course, on many occasions, we break from the script just to satisfy our own personal amusement, so hopefully you find that funny. Thanks for being here, thanks a ton for over 1.5k as of this video, and enjoy the ride. Okay, guys, are you ready? Does everybody have it open?
Yes, I have my rolls open and I have the script open.
Let's begin this already.
Shut up. I'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, action in 5, 4, 3, 2... Shut the crap up, Mr. Snide. Action!
According to all the known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, but bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, racist, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little.
Barry, breakfast is ready.
Coming! Hang on a second. Hello?
Barry?
Adam?
Can you believe this is happening?
I can't, dude. I'll pick you up.
Looking sharp.
Use this hair as your father paid good money for those buckaroonies.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect report card. All B.
Kill yourself.
Very proud.
Ma, I got a thing going here.
You got lint on your fuzz.
Ow, that's me.
Wave to us, we'll be in row 118,000. Bye.
Barry flies out the door.
Barry, I told you. I'm lying in the house.
Barry drives through the hive and is waved by Adam, who is reading a newspaper.
Hey, Adam.
Barry,
Adam gets in Barry's car.
lunch Jill.
A little special day graduation.
I never thought I'd make it.
Barry pulls away from the house and continues driving.
3 days grade school, 3 days high school,
Those were awkward.
3 days college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive.
It did come back different.
Barry and Adam pass the arty who is jogging.
Popcorn.
Hi, Barry.
Artie, growing a mustache? Looks good.
You're about
Frankie. Frankie.
Yeah.
You're going to the funeral.
Funeral.
Snide Adam is a registered part. Come on.
No, we're doing the both at the same time. Shut up.
No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everyone knows, sting someone you die, don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead.
I
guess you could have just gotten out of the way.
Shut the crap up, Snide.
And on the loop bridge and lands on the highway.
I love this incorporating an amusement park into our regular day.
I guess that's why we don't need vacations.
Barry parallel parks the car and together they fly over the graduating students.
Boy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances.
Shut up.
Barry and Adam sit down. Pull your hat.
Well, Adam, today we are men.
We are. Beam.
Be men. Wow.
Amen.
Barry and Adam.
Hallelujah.
Barry and Adam both have a happy spasm.
Students,
No,
faculty discussing bees, please welcome Dean Buswell!
Wait a minute.
Welcome to New High Varsity, graduating class of 9. That concludes the ceremonies, and begin your career at Honeyx Industries.
We pick our wait, oh, Frank, sorry.
We pick our job today.
And then Harry get into the tour bus.
I heard it's just orientation.
Tour buses rise out of the ground and take students automatically loaded into the buses.
Heads up, here we go. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times.
I wonder what it'll be like.
Well, scary.
Welcome to Hunx, this version of Hunt's Cove.
Wait a minute.
And a part of Hunt's Gone Great.
Shut up. No. Wait, we've been doing it wrong this entire time. I'm the announcer. She's the tour guide.
It doesn't fucking matter. Roll with it.
Just,
What do you mean?
Roll with it.
this is it!
I
Wow.
literally wasn't prepared
The bus
Wow.
drives. The bus drives down a road, and on either side are the bees' massive, complicated honey-making machines.
We know that you, as a bee, have to work your whole life. To get to the point where you can work for your whole life, honey begins when our valves and pollen dogs bring the nectar to the hive. Our top secret formula. Fuck attack. I'm sorry. Is automatically.
Color corrected, then adjusted in bubble contour into the soothing sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow you know as
Honey!
The guide has been collecting honey into a bottle, and she throws it into the crowd on the bus and is caught by a girl in the back.
That girl was
That
hot.
was hot.
Sweet
She's my cousin!
Alabama.
She is?
Yeah, we're all cousins.
Well, that doesn't matter now, does it?
At Honeyx, we constantly strive to improve every aspect.
I'm the tour guide.
No, you took my announcer role. I'm taking the tour guide.
No.
It's already died.
Screw you. These bees are assisting you, helmet taking my
She has the corona.
The bus passes by a bee wearing a helmet who is being smashed into a ground with the flying swatters, newspapers, and boots. He lifts a thumb, but you can barely hear him groan.
What do you think he made?
Not enough!
Here we have our latest advancement, the Krell Man.
They pass by a turning wheel with bees standing on the pegs who are each wearing a finger-shaped hat.
Wow, what does that do?
Catch a little strand of honey that hangs after your port saves us millions of buckaroons.
Can anyone finger the honey?
Of course, most bee jobs are small ones, but bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. But
Choose
Choose
carefully.
because you'll save the job you pick for the rest of your life.
Everyone claps except for Barry.
Same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the
Oh, tough
difference?
shit.
You'll be happy to know that bees as a species haven't had one day off in 27
Million years.
Wow.
I'm pausing on purpose.
So,
you know,
you'll work us to death?
we'll sure try.
Barry and Adam are walking
Human
back
rights
home
are a
together.
joke.
Wow! That's in my mind!
Hmm. Yo, narrator.
It's Barry's turn.
It's Barry. It's Sam.
Oh, sorry. What's the
dumbass.
difference? How can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. It comes between being a Pokemon trainer and homeless.
I'm gonna leave. Now we only have to make one decision in a night. Fucking my cousin.
But
God fucking.
how could they never have told us that?
Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth.
You ever think maybe things work a little too well here?
Like what? Give me one example. Except my cousin.
Barry and Adam stop walking, and it's revealed to the audience that hundreds of cars are speeding by, narrowly missing them in the perfect unison.
I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar first on approach.
Wait a second. Check it out.
The pollen jocks fly in, circle round, and landing in line.
Hey, those are pollen jocks.
Wow. I haven't ever seen them this close.
They know what it's like outside the hive.
Yeah, but some don't come back.
Oh, that's it. Hey, Jocks. Hi, Jocks.
Oh my word.
Pollen jocks hook up their backpacks and machines that pump the nectar to trucks which drive away. You guys did great! You're monsters! You're sky freaks! I love it! Punching the pollen jocks in joy. I love it!
I wonder where they were. Wait,
wonder where they were.
Sorry! I keep screwing that up, darn it!
Oh, don't worry, I'm eating mashed potatoes.
What?
Sam.
I don't know.
Sam.
Their day's not planned. Outside the hive, flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You can't just decide to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that.
Left.
Barry and Adam in some pollen that floats off of the pollen jocks.
Look at that. There's more pollen than you and I will see in a lifetime.
That's just a status symbol. Bees make too much of it.
Perhaps. Unless you're wearing it, and the ladies see you wearing it.
Barry waves at two girls standing a little away from them.
Those are ladies. I hope they're our cousins, though.
Don't worry. Distant.
Damn it.
Look at those two.
Couple of hive Harrys.
Let's have some fun with them.
It must be dangerous being a pollen jock.
Yeah, once a bear pinned me against a mushroom. He had a paw on my throat, and with the other he was slapping me.
Adam slaps his hands to represent his scenario.
Oh,
my.
My.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought I'd knock him out.
What were you doing during this?
Oh.
Adam?
Obviously, I was trying to alert the authorities. Not like I already said a line after that show.
I can autograph those endings.
The pollen jocks walk up to Barry and Adam. They pretend that Barry and Adam really are pollen jocks.
Little gusty out there, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. We're in the sunflower patch 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles, huh?
Barry.
A puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it.
Maybe I am.
You are not.
We're going on 900 at J-Gate. What do you think, Buzzy Boy? You be enough? I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means.
The scene cuts to Barry looking out at the Hive City from his balcony at night.
I think that's the dad.
Yeah.
Hey, honey.
Dad, you surprised me.
You decide what you're interested in?
Well, there's a lot of
Wink
cousins, but you only get one. Do you ever get bored doing the same cousin every time?
Oh my god! You had to go there! Didn't you?
Let me tell you
And
about
you're not
cousins.
ashamed either!
They grab your
Jesus Christ.
and you just move it around.
Alright,
They
let's continue,
turn
let's
it
continue.
around.
Let's continue.
You get into a rhythm. It's a beautiful.
I'm the dad, shut up!
You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me.
You were thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey.
Splat.
Honey.
Snide, this is you.
I know, I just said honey. It's my only line.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Dad.
You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer.
Honey.
Sam, you're up. Sam, you're up.
No, it's you.
No, Barry, no one's listening to me.
Oh, yeah, no one's listening. Frick.
You weren't listening to me there.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the sticks I have.
I could say anything right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo.
Barry's parents don't listen to him and continue to ramble on.
Let's open some honey and celebrate.
Maybe I'll pierce my thorax, shave my antenna, shack up with a grasshopper, get a gold tooth and call everybody dog.
Fuck you.
The scene cuts to Barry and Adam waiting in line to get a job.
We're starting work today.
Today's the day, pancake.
Come on. All the good jobs will be
Gone.
Yeah, right.
Pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stir, front desk, hair removal. Is it still available? Hang on, 2 left. One of them's yours. Congratulations. Step to the side.
What'd you get?
Picking crud out. Stellar.
He walks away.
Wow.
Couple of newbies.
Oh god, don't eat your microphone!
I make your choice.
Adam and Barry look up the job board. There are hundreds of constantly changing panels that contain available or unavailable jobs. It looks very confusing.
Wanna go first?
No, here we go.
Oh my. What's available?
Restrooms attendants open. Not for the reason you think, though.
Hold up.
What?
No, keep going, Adam.
Any chance of getting the Krillman?
Sure, you're on.
Puts the Krillman finger hat on Adam's head. Suddenly, the sign for Krillman closes out.
I'm sorry, the Krillman just closed out.
Takes Adam's hat off.
Wax Monkey's always open.
The Krillman opened up again. What happened?
Oh, a bee died. Makes an opening, see? He's dead, another dead one. Deadly, deadified, 2 more, dead. Dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down.
Frank
That's like-
Sinatra, that's
Harry
like...
is dead.
He's very...
This is so hard.
Shut up.
Barry remembers the pollen jocks offered him, and he flies off.
Eating, cooling, stumpy, pour, stir, humming, inspector number 7, lead coordinator, scribe supervisor, mine wrangler. Barry, what do you think I should... Barry?
Adam
The
turns
wind.
around and sees Barry flying away.
Barry, you get back here, young man.
Alright, we've got the Sunflower Patch in Quadrant 9.
Through the phone,
What happened to you? Where are you?
I'm going out.
Out where?
Out there. I have to, before I go to work for the rest of my life.
You're gonna die. You're crazy.
Barry hangs up.
Hello?
Another call coming in. If anyone feels brave, there's a finger looking good deli on the 83rd.
Oh, God.
That gets their roses today.
Hey guys, look at that.
Isn't that the kid we yanked yesterday?
Fuck.
Hold on, son. Fight Dex restricted.
It's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up.
Puts hand on Barry's shoulder. To Barry,
Really? Feeling lucky, are you?
Sign up here. Just initial that. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. You got a rain advisory today, and as all you know, bees cannot fly in the rain. So be careful. As always, watch your brooms. Hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports for root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it. Babbling like a cicada.
Oh, that's awful.
still talking through the microphone.
And a reminder for you rookies. Bee law number 1. Absolutely no talking to humans. Alright. Launch positions.
The pollen jocks run into formation.
Buzz, 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 buzz,
Buzz.
General?
Already did that.
Black and yellow.
Yeah.
Hello! You ready for this hot shot? Yeah, bring it on. Wind check.
Check.
Antenna
Antenna,
check. Nectar bag check. Wings check. Stinger check.
Bitch check.
Scared out of my shorts check.
Okay, ladies, let's move out. Put those petunias, you strapped stem snuckers. All of you drain those flowers.
The pollen jocks fly out through the hive.
Wow, I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue. I feel so fast and free. Box kite.
Barry flies through the kite.
Wow, flowers.
A pollen jock puts on some high-tech goggles that shows flowers similar to the heat sink goggles.
This is Blue Leader. We have Rose Vigil. What the? Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses.
Roses.
Okay, Cooper, you're gonna be pollen jock leader, alright?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. 30 degrees, Roger. Bringing it around. Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick.
The pollen jocks fires a high-tech gun at the flower, shooting tubes that suck up the nectar from the flower and collects in the pouch in the gun.
That is one nectar collector.
Oh my god.
Ever see pollination up close? No, sir.
Barry and the pollen jock fly over the field. The pollen jock sprinkles pollen as he goes.
I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over there, maybe that's over there, pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic. That's amazing. Why do we do that? That's pollen power. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Cool. I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. It could be daisies. Don't we need those?
Copy that visual. Wait, one of those flowers seems to be on the move.
Say again, you're reporting a moving flower.
Affirmative.
The pollen jocks land near the flowers, which to the audience are obviously just tennis balls.
That was on the line.
This is the coolest. What is it?
I don't know, but I'm loving this gully. It smells good. I like a flower. I like it.
Yeah. Fuzzy.
Sticks his hand on the ball, but it gets stuck.
Chemically.
The pollen jock finally gets his hand free from the tennis ball.
Careful, guys. It's a little grabby.
The pollen jocks turn around to see Barry lying his entire body on top of one of the tennis balls.
My sweet Lord in heaven. Oh my.
Candy Brain, get off there!
Pointing upward.
upwards.
Problem!
A human hand reaches down and grabs a tennis ball that Barry is stuck to.
Guys!
This might not be good.
Affirmative.
Vanessa Bloom starts bouncing the tennis ball, not knowing Barry is stuck to it.
Very close. Gonna hurt. Mama's little boy.
Barry is being hit back and forth by 2 humans playing tennis. He is stuck to the ball.
You are way out of position, rookie!
Coming in at you like a missile!
Barry flies past the pollen jock, still stuck to the ball. In slow motion.
Help me!
Nah, I don't think these things here are flowers.
Should we tell him? I think he knows.
What is this?
Smart point. You can start packing up, honey, because you're about to eat it!
Pollindrop coughs, which confused Ken, and he hits the ball the wrong way with Barry stuck to it, and it goes flying into the city.
Yowzer!
Barry bounces about town and gets stuck in the engine of a car. He flies in the air conditioner and sees a bug that was frozen in there.
Ugh, gross.
The man driving the car turns to the air conditioner, which blows Barry into the car.
Okay, popcorn.
There's a bee in the car. Do something.
Waving at Barry.
Hi, bee!
Barry smiles back and waves at the baby girl.
Pedo.
Excuse you? He's back there!
Did you know there is a natural impulse of adults to find children not attractive, but that they need to take care of them? It's
Crap.
What?
There's nothing. Shut the crap up, Snide.
Girl in car.
Nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze!
Barry freezes as well, hovering in the middle of the car.
He biked!
The grandma wipes up on the bee spray and sprays everyone in the car, climbing into the front seat, still trying to spray Barry.
Spray him, Granny!
what are you doing?
Barry escapes the car through the air conditioner and is flying high above the ground. Safe.
Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable.
Barry sees the storm clouds are gathering and he can see the rain clouds moving directly towards him.
I gotta get home. Can't fly without cousins. Can't fly in the rain.
A raindrop hits Barry and one of his wings is damaged.
Can't fly in rain!
A second raindrop hits Barry again and he spirals downwards.
Mayday, be going down!
World War II plane sound effects are playing as he plummets and he crash lands on the plane. The carpets near the window.
Ken, could this be close? The window, please.
She's so bad at this.
Hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see?
Folds brochure out, resumes. Folds brochure resume out.
Folds out?
Ken closes the window, trapping Barry inside.
Oh no, more humans. I don't need this.
Barry tries to fly away but smashes into the window and falls again.
What the crap was that?
Dies.
Barry keeps trying to fly out the window, but he keeps being knocked back because the window is closed.
Maybe this time. This time. This time. This time. This.
Type!
Barry tapes the glass. He doesn't understand what this is. This is diabolical.
No, that's a lie. That is diabolical.
It's fantastic. It's got all my special skills. Even my top 10 favorite movie.
Andy?
Andy!
Andy is the friend with one line. That's Snide. Snide, that's you.
Snide!
Wait.
Died!
Oh, wait. What's
Fuck it, I'll do it for you.
wait?
What's number one? Star
What's
Wars?
number one? Star Wars?
What's number one, Star Wars?
One Star Wars.
I don't go for that.
Ken makes finger guns and makes pew 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 sounds and then stops.
Kind of stuff. You know, when people die. That's my favorite.
No wonder we shouldn't talk to him. They're out of their minds.
When I have a job interview, they're gonna be flabbergasted. Can't believe what I said.
What a Chad.
Looking at the light on the ceiling,
There's the sun. Maybe there's a way out.
starts flying towards the light bulb.
I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Wait a minute. He can
Barry
read?
hits the
Hold on.
the light bulb and falls into the dip on the table that humans are sitting at.
I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first I thought it was just
Shut the crap up.
And he dips a chip into the bowl and scoops up some of the dip with Barry on it. And he's about to put it into his mouth.
Boar.
And he drops the chip with Barry in fear and backs away. All the humans freaking out.
Stand back! These are winter boots.
Ken in his winter boots in his hands, and he's about to smash the bee, but Vanessa saves him at the last second.
Wait! Don't kill him!
Vanessa puts Barry in a glass to protect him.
Oh no, I've put in
You
the
know
jar.
I'm allergic to them. That thing could kill me!
Oh no, the jar.
Why does his life better than yours? He could probably treat a woman better than you.
Why does his life have any less value than mine? I'm obviously more important. Isn't that what you're sent? Wait, what does that say? Fuck. God damn this!
I'm just saying, all life is better than you scumbag fucking piece of shit.
Vanessa picks up Ken's brochure and puts it under the glass so that she can carry Barry back to the window. Barry looks at Vanessa in amazement.
Oh no.
My brochure, you monster!
Fuck your brochure.
Vanessa opens the window and lets Barry out, but Barry stays back and is still shocked by a human who saved his life.
I'm not scared of him. It's an allergic thing. I could die.
He's probably gonna make a better brochure than you piece of shit.
My whole life face could puff off.
What was that?
I don't know what.
You know,
My whole life
it
face
look
puff
better if
up.
that fucking happened.
Okay. Make it one of your special skills. Fucking laugh, dumbass.
Knocking someone out is also a special skill. Well,
Ken
also
walks to the
hiding
door.
the body.
Looks at his wife. I'm sorry.
Right. Bye, Vanessa. Hey. Oh, Vanessa. Next week, yogurt night.
No.
Fuck you, Ken. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yogurt.
Vanessa tries to close the door.
You could put a crope chips in there.
Fuck off.
Closes the door, but Ken opens it again.
Supposed to be less calories, especially.
I told you to get the fuck off my property. Don't make me call 911.
Closes the door. Fast forward the next day, Barry is still inside the house. He flies into the kitchen where Vanessa is doing the dishes. Talking to himself.
I gotta say something. She saved my
Oh,
life.
here
I
it
gotta
comes.
say something. Alright, here it goes.
Turns back.
Nah.
Here it comes.
What would I say? I could really get in trouble. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. Can't believe I'm doing this. You know, I just won't. Movie ends. Good night.
Barry
I've got
disguises himself as a character on a food can as Vanessa walks by again.
No, I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. Do it. I can't. How should I start it?
Barry strikes a pose and wiggles his eyebrows.
You like
Jazz.
No, that's
like
no good.
jizz.
Vanessa is about to walk past Barry.
Here she comes. Speak, you fool.
Vanessa gasps and drops his dishes in fright and notices Barry on the counter.
I'm sorry?
You have a fucking big dick.
Yes, I know.
Pointing at Barry.
Holy shit.
Vanessa?
I did my voice. I said, holy shit, Sam. It's your voice line.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. You can come to my bedroom. You can go to. I don't recall going to go to bed, but you know you could join me.
Well, I'm
What is
sure
this fucking incoherent speech?
this is very disconcerting.
This might be a bit of a surprise to me, but I mean, you're a bee.
I am, and I am not supposed to be doing this.
Pointing at the living room where Ken tried to kill him last night, but they were all trying to kill me.
If only you would just, you know. I should thank you, but I'm not gonna, because I'm a little douchebag.
Vanessa stabs her hand with a fork to test whether she's dreaming or not.
Yeah, why don't you do that again to your neck?
BDs have my favorite kink.
Oh, that was attractive.
What the fuck are you doing still here? Get the fuck out.
I just want to say I am not at all grateful. I leave now.
Wait,
Barry's
hold on 1 second. How'd you learn to fucking talk English? Did England fucking, like, invade the bees or something?
No, I'm actually a
Chemicals
Soviet
that they've been
spy.
putting in.
Like the English thing, yeah, did you get fucking, like, I don't fucking know, like, England?
I just said, I am a Soviet spy. They teach us that kind of thing.
No.
Yeah. See, bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we have to deal with. Anyway.
Before you go, can I, get you and your friend there something to drink?
There's nobody else in this room.
I think that's the point.
What do you mean? My friend's right over there.
Okay, for the record, you're actually delusional. I just want to get out.
No. I'm gonna get you and my friend something to drink. How about coffee?
I really don't want to stay. Please let me go.
Don't be ridiculous. You don't have free will.
Actually...
Alright then, would you say
What page are we on?
rum cake?
36. I shouldn't.
Oh, have some.
No, I can't.
Come on.
I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms.
Where?
These stripes really don't help.
Oh, you look great.
Okay, pervert.
Imagine trying to compliment someone and they just call you a pervert, man.
Oh god, Corona.
Pouring coffee on the floor and missing the cup completely.
Oh, no. Come on. Why don't you go clean this up for me?
Flash forward in time, Barry and Vanessa are sitting together at a table on top of an apartment building drinking coffee.
Guys, I didn't come here of free will. Please, help. Help.
Is that a bee joke?
Guys, I'm serious. This man kidnapped me.
What do you mean, man? I'm a ma'am. It is ma'am. Thank you.
Barry stands on top of a sugar cube floating his coffee and paddles it around with a straw like it's a gondola.
Sir, with all due respect, traps are gay.
I know how you feel about traps.
You do?
Oh, sure. My parents wanted me to be a trap.
What the kind of messed up parents do you have?
My only
Trap
interest
ones.
is your flower.
I am going to leave now. Hans, get the car! We are leaving!
We are leaving.
Barry points towards
you're
a tree in
not
the middle of Central Park.
Yes, my home is in Turtle Pond. I just want to go home.
Oh, no way. You're not allowed to leave. I lost a toe ring there once before, you know. Wink.
Why do girls put rings on their toes?
Why not?
It's like putting a hat on your knee.
Oh, fashion.
The custodian installing a light bulb looks over at them, but to his perspective, it looked like Vanessa is just talking to a cup of coffee on the table.
You alright, ma'am?
Oh, it's fine. Just my schizophrenia acting up.
Anyways, this has been terrible. I am going to leave now.
Sorry. But you're not allowed to leave, like I said before.
No. You don't understand. I have wings. I am going.
Oh, sure. Here, have a memento of me.
No.
Oh yeah.
Alright, well then. Here's hoping the authorities get you. Goodbye.
Okay, Barry. Wink.
God damn.
Okay, Boomer, get out.
What did you do? Why?
Page 40.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Vanessa and Barry hold hands, but Vanessa has to hold out a finger because her hand is so big, and Barry holds that. The custodian looks over again and it appears Vanessa is laughing at her coffee again. The light bulb that he was screwing in sparks, and he falls off the ladder. Fast
And
forward
dies.
time, and we see two bee scientists testing out a parachute for Hulk's wind tunnel.
This can't possibly work.
Can't possibly. Here's
We're
all
all
set
set to go. We may as well try it.
Dave pulls the chute, and the wind slams him against the wall, and he falls on his face. The camera pans over, and we see Barry and Adam walking together.
Sounds amazing.
If that sounds amazing, you're actually delusional.
Humans. I can't believe you're humans. Giant, sexy toe-like humans.
Barry.
Sam.
Barry.
Barry, why aren't you talking to me?
I never want to go out there ever again. Please, for the love of God, do not let Cooper anywhere near me.
Did you fuck one like on TV?
Some of them. Some of them.
How'd you get back?
Luckily, the New York police are not completely incompetent.
Yeah, your experience. I owe it for mine now.
Well...
Wow.
Well, I think I need therapy.
You do. I enjoy it too. A wasp. Your parents will kill you.
No, you don't understand. I actually need therapy. That's not a joke.
Spider!
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I literally need therapy. There is nothing funny about this situation.
Who is she?
Who are you talking about? I'm trying to tell you I need professional help.
Oh no, that's a beetle. He would break a beetle.
What are you talking about? I need a therapist.
Oh boy.
I don't think we can be friends anymore, honestly.
Oh no, you're dating a human force.
Are you actually retarded?
You're flying outside the hive, talking to humans that attack our homes. Power washers and AMAs. Oh god, fucking numb.
I think you need help even more than I do. If I just shoot you, will you die?
Bro.
This is not over.
No war of Vietnam.
Shut the crap up!
Vietnam, we had the M60s.
Wait, okay, I actually lost. What line are we at?
Barry, eat this.
They are called a crumb.
Okay, eat this.
Barry gives Adam a piece of the crumb that he got from Vanessa. Adam eats it. Adam's tone changes.
This is not over. What was that?
Oh my god.
They call them pills.
Ah, I see.
They call these roofies.
And
It was so stinging, stripy.
get this, now you're slightly less retarded than you were a moment ago.
No.
Adam opens the door behind him and he pulls Barry in.
It's like, I think there's a bit of cyanide in it, to be honest. So, they make it in a lab, in basements, you see.
Adam forces Barry to sit down. Still rambling about Cinnabons.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Not them. We're us. There's us, and there's them. But them's us, and us them. I'm having a stroke.
Yeah, but who can deny their pills definitely helped you?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Exactly.
Thinking big. Thinking big. Thinking big.
Thinking Bay.
There he is. He's in the pool.
You know what your problem is, Barry?
Barry pulls down his sunglasses and he looks annoyed.
Well, I gotta start thinking big.
How much longer will this go on, you fucking mongoloid?
It's been 3 whole ass fucking days. Why aren't you working?
Put sunglasses back on.
I've got a lot of big life decisions to think about.
What life? You have no life. You don't have a job. You're barely even a B. I could almost call you a C.
Would it kill you to stop being a coomer?
Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the honey pool.
Barry, come out, your father is talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him?
Barry, I'm talking to you.
Barry keeps
No
sinking
shit.
into the honey while suddenly in Central Park having a picnic with Vanessa. Barry has a cup of honey and he clings his glass with Vanessa's. Suddenly a mosquito lands on Vanessa and she slaps it, killing it. They both gasp, but then burst out laughing.
You came back.
The camera pans over Vanessa, is climbing into a small yellow airplane.
Look, I'm here on purely business matters. I need more pills.
I want to F you, Barry. Something to beautify.
What the? What the? Excuse me? What is that?
Hold the
Somebody
fuck
put
up.
an Easter egg in there. Are you serious?
Who?
What?
Who did that? Oh my god.
What?
Alright, go ahead, get the pills. I'll catch up.
Oh, don't be long. Watch this.
Narrator?
Barry stays back and watches as Vanessa draws a heart in the air using smoke from the plane. On the last loop-the-loop, she suddenly crashes into a mountain and the plane explodes. The destroyed plane falls into some rocks and explodes a second time.
That reminds me of
And
Gary's
that's
mod.
the end of the story. The end.
As Barry is yelling, his mouth fills with honey and he wakes up. Discovering that he was just daydreaming, he slowly sinks back into the honey pool.
We're still here.
I told you not to yell at him, Macarino. You fucking pendejo.
Then why yell at me?
Because you don't fucking cállate.
I'm not listening to this.
Sorry, family. I gotta go.
Where are you going?
To meet the dealer.
You got a
Puta, is this
dealer?
why you can't decide?
Bye.
Barry flies out the door and Martin shakes his head.
I just hope she's not a gringo.
Fast forward in time and Barry is sitting on Vanessa's shoulder and she is closing up her shop.
Alright, well, we got a fair amount of sales today. Pills production is up.
Oh, you came back.
Cooper, are you gonna finish reading
It's a
that?
pill tournament.
That's it. That's all line.
That's it.
Yep.
Alright, screw this.
Up on the float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering.
See, they love our new mascot, the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Aww.
Oh, alright. I've got one more pill. You want it?
Yeah, I think I'll take it. I'll give it to my friend Adam back in the hive.
Yeah, okay, I see. You don't want none of this Viagra.
Hold up. Did you just... That's insane!
Did
Oh.
you know Viagra causes erectile dysfunction if you use it too much?
Oh, you don't have her ED.
You know, we have Hivo, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease.
Oh my.
A human walks by, very narrowly avoids him.
The bees!
Dumb bees.
You must want to sting me all over.
We try not to sting on the grounds that that's literally fatal to us.
So, you have to watch your temper, eh?
They walk into a store.
Very
Dibs on Hector.
carefully. Kick a wall, take a walk, write an angry letter and throw it out. Work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, drugs.
Suddenly, an employee, Hector, hits Barry off Vanessa's shoulder. Hector thinks he's saving Vanessa.
Dibs on Hector.
Oh my goodness! Barry, are you okay?
Barry is getting up off the floor.
I'm dying, Barbara!
What's wrong with you? You monster.
It's a bug.
It's a bug.
It's not a bug. Get out. Get out.
Vanessa hits Hector across the face with a magazine he had, and then hits him on the head. Hector backs away, covering his head.
What was that? A pick and save circular?
Vanessa sets Barry back on her shoulder.
Yeah, it was. How'd you know?
Felt like about 10 pages. 75 milligrams is pretty much our limit.
You've really got the taste for this shit, don't you? Down to a science.
Oh, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue.
Oh, I'll bet she looks fine.
Barry looks to his right and notices there is honey for sale in the aisle.
What in the name of mighty Hercules is this?
Barry looks at the brands of honey, shocked.
How did this get here? Cute Bee, Golden Blossom, Ray Liotta Private Select. Why are all my cousins here?
Barry pushed his hand up and slowly turns around, a look of disgust on his face.
Oh, they're just actors. You gotta pay for them.
Never heard of them. Why is this here?
For people. These do a lot of shit to us.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Don't have enough food of your own?
Hector looks back and notices that Vanessa is talking to Barry.
Well, yeah.
How do you get it?
I steal it.
I know who makes it, and it's hard to make it. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing.
It's organic.
That's our organic to you, comrade!
It's just honey, Barry. Gotta think about the big products.
Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is theft. This is grand theft. You've taken our homes, schools, hospitals. This is all we have, and it's on sale? Getting to the bottom of this. Getting to the bottom of all this. Capitalist society's ruining everything.
Flash forward in time, Barry paints his face with black stripes like a soldier and sneaks into the storage section of the store. Two men, including Hector, are loading boxes into some trucks.
Hey, Hector!
Hey, Hector!
Yeah.
You almost
Hector,
done,
you
Mary
almost done?
Cutie?
Almost.
Barry takes a step to peek around the corner.
He is here. I sense it.
Well,
I guess I just have to go home now.
Hector pretends to walk away by walking in place and speaking loudly.
And just leave this nice honey out with no one around.
You're busted, box boy!
I knew I heard something, so you can talk.
I can't talk, and now you'll start talking. Where are you getting the sweet stuff?
Who's your supplier?
I don't understand. I thought we were friends.
wait,
The
before
last
we
thing
continue,
want-
in the movie, isn't he like a generic Mexican?
Yep.
You gotta put a Mexican accent.
No,
Shut the fuck
no
up.
longer already has this.
Well,
the
listen
last
up.
thing we want
In
to
this-
do
in this
is upset
film-
bees.
Hey, shut up! I'm trying to line here.
Hector takes a thumbtack out of the board behind him and sword fights Barry. Barry is using his stinger like a sword.
You're too late. It's ours now.
You, sir, have crossed with the wrong sword!
You, sir, will be lunch for my iguana, Ignacio.
Barry hits the thumbtack out of Hector's hand, and Hector surrenders.
Where's the honey coming from? Tell me where!
Pointing to leaving truck,
Honey farms. It comes from the honey farms.
Barry chases after the truck, but is getting away. He flies into the bicyclist's backpacking and he catches up to the truck.
Crazy person.
Barry flies off and lands in the windshield of Honey Farm's truck. Barry looks around him and sees dead bugs splattered everywhere.
A horrible thing has happened here. These faces, they never knew what hit them. Now they're on the road to nowhere.
Barry hears a sudden whisper. Barry looks up and sees moose blood, a mosquito playing dead.
Oh, shush, keep still.
What, you're not dead?
Do I look dead? They'll wipe anything I moves. Where you headed?
To Honey Farms. I'm onto something huge here.
I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood, crazy stuff, blows your head off. I'm going to Tacoma.
Barry looks at another bug.
I actually know where Tacoma is. And you?
He really is dead.
Alright then.
Another bug hits the windshield and the drivers notice. They activate the windshield wipers.
Uh-oh!
The windshield wipers are slowly sliding over the dead bug.
What is that?
Oh no. A wiper. A triple blade.
Triple blade?
Jump on! It's your only chance, B.
Moose Blood and Barry grab onto the wiper and they hold on as it wipes the windshield.
Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see?
Bangs on windshield.
Open your eyes! Stick your head out the window!
From BBC.
NPR.
You literally assigned this line.
Wow, okay, sorry.
Can you shut up? Okay. From BBC News in London, I'm Paul McCartney.
What the?
Oh my god.
Don't kill no more blood!
Moose Blood and Barry are washed off by the wiper.
B!
Moose blood guy!
Barry starts screaming as he hangs on to the antenna. Suddenly, as revealed that the water bug is also hanging onto the antenna. There is a pause, and then Barry and the water bug both start screaming.
Yo, here's something.
Like what?
Like Tanner's spoon.
Don't worry, it must be the children in the back.
Turn off the radio.
The antenna starts to lower until it gets too low and sinks into the truck. The water bug flies off, and Barry is forced to let go, and he's blown away. He luckily lands inside a horn on top of the car, where he finds Moose Blood, who was blown to the same place.
What's up, B-boy?
Hey, blood.
Fast forward in time, and we see that Barry is deep in conversation with Moose Blood. They have been sitting in this truck for a while.
Just a row of honey jars, as far as the eye could see.
I found this place first. Now you get the fuck on out.
I assume wherever this truck goes is where we're getting all those drugs. I mean, it's rightfully ours.
That seems interesting, but sir, did I ask?
I'm going to smack you.
Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito's on his own.
What if you get into trouble?
You a mosquito? You in trouble? Nobody locks us. They just smack. See a mosquito? Smack, smack, just like my wife.
At least you're out in the world. You must meet girls.
Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito.
An ambulance driver passes, and it has a blood donation sign on it.
You gotta be kidding me. Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, B.
Moose Blood leaves
Sorry.
and flies onto the window of the ambulance where there are other mosquitoes hanging out.
Hey, guys. I knew I'd catch y'all down here. Did you bring your crazy straw?
The truck goes out of view, and Barry notices that the truck he's on is pulling into a camp of some sort.
Oh no.
We throw it in jars, slap a label on it. It's pretty much pure profit.
Auschwitz!
What is this place?
A bee's got a brain the size of a peanut. There are peanuts. Pinhead. Check out the new smoker.
Oh no.
Oh sweet, that's the one you want. The time is 3000.
Smoker?
90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic, twice in nicotine all the time. Couple breaths of this knocks them right out.
It's
They make
actually
the honey
Auschwitz.
and we make the money.
They make the honey and we make the money?
The beekeeper sprays hundreds of cheap miniature apartments with the smoker. The bees are fainting or passing out.
Oh my. What's going on? You okay?
Barry flies into one of the apartments and helps the bee couple get off the ground. They are coughing and it's hard for them to stand.
Yeah, it doesn't last that too long.
You know, you're in a fake hive with fake walls.
Our queen was moved here. We had no choice.
The apartment room is completely empty except for a photo on the wall of the queen, who is obviously a man in woman's clothes.
It's a trap. This is your queen? That's a man in woman's clothes. That's a drag queen. What is this?
They're all
Barry
sick.
flies out and discovers that there are hundreds of these structures, each housing thousands of bees.
Oh no, there's millions of simps!
Barry takes out his camera and takes pictures of these bee work camps. The beekeepers look very evil in these depictions.
Bee honey. Our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. This is worse than anything bears have done. I intend to do something.
Oh,
Barry
Barry,
in time, and Barry is showing these pictures to his parents.
Barry, stop it. Mm-hmm.
Who told you humans are taking our honey? That's a rumor.
I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy.
Holds up the pictures.
That's a conspiracy theory. It could all be it. Detective photos.
Wow.
How did you get mixed up like this?
I don't know. Oh dear.
Talking to humans? What?
It's a human girlfriend in there. Oh my god.
Make out. Barry.
We do not. I swear she's just my dealer.
I wish you did.
Whose side are you on?
The bees!
He has been sitting on the back of the room this entire time.
I once dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Them crazy legs kept me up all night.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Barry, this is what you want to do with your life.
I want to do it for all our lives. Nobody works harder than the bees. Dad, I remember you coming home so overworked, your hands were still stirring, you couldn't stop.
Okay.
What right do they have to our honey? We live on 2 cups a year, they put it in a lip balm for no reason whatsoever. What?
That's your line.
You're sure?
Lip balm.
We gotta seize the means of production.
Martin.
Sting him in the face where it really hurts, even the eye. That would hurt.
No.
Up the nose? That's a slaughterer.
There's only one place you can sting the humans, one place where it matters.
Flash forward in time, and we are watching the bee news.
Hive at 5, the
No, I'm the
Hive's
news
own
narrator.
4-hour
Shut up.
action news source.
Mugger over here is all of the news guys.
I am all of the news guys. Shut
Okay, yeah,
up.
sorry. You can go for it.
Alright, we starting back up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go for Bees News.
Yes.
Hive at 5, the Hive's only full-hour action news source.
No more beep here.
With Bob Bundle at the anchor desk. Weather with Storm Stinger, sports with Buzz Larvey and Jeanette Chung. Good evening, I'm Bob Bumble. And I'm Jeanette Chung. A Tri-County Bay, Barry Benson, intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it, and profiting from it illegally. tomorrow night on Be Larry King. We'll have 3 former queens in here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon.
The scene changes to an interview on the news with B version of Larry King and Barry.
Okay, he's me. Tonight, we're talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think, I'm a kid from the hive, I can't do this?
Bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about B. Columbus? B. Gandhi? B. Jesus?
Where I'm from, we never sue humans. We were thinking of stickball or candy stores.
How old are you, Boomer?
The bee community is supporting you in this case, which will be the trial of the bee century.
You know, they have a Larry King in the human world, too.
It's a common name. Next week...
He looks like you and has a show about suspenders and colored dots.
Next week...
Glasses, quotes on the bottom from the quest, even though you just heard him.
Bear Week next week. They're scary, hairy, and here, live. I'm dyslexic.
Larry King gets annoyed and flies away from off screen.
Always leans forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, very Jewish.
Flash forward in time, we see Vanessa entered and Ken enters behind her.
Oh, we're just
They're
gonna go with
arguing.
the very Jewish line.
And Tennis, your attack at the point of weakness!
It was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81.
Honey, her backhand's a joke! I'm not gonna take advantage of that.
Quiet, please. Actual work going on here.
Pointing at Barry.
Is that same bee?
Oh yeah, it is. I'm helping him sue everyone.
Hello there.
What?
General B.
Someone had to
Oh! Oh!
This right here,
Bee!
this
Said hello 3
monstrosity of a
times.
man.
General Binobi.
This motherfucker right here.
Can no
My
be.
cousin Ken.
Recalling the winter boots incident earlier,
Yeah, I remember you. Timberland size 10.5, bad result, I believe.
Why does he talk again?
England invaded the fucking beehive, I think.
But it's our yoga night, the only night that you want to be in the room with me, alone.
Bye-bye. Get the fuck out.
Why is it yoga night so difficult?
Ken leaves and Vanessa walks over to Barry. His workplace is a mess.
Oh, you poor thing. Here, have these 2. Have these 2 pills.
Yes, and Adam here will be very grateful for those.
How many sugars?
Just take one pill for now. Just one, okay? So, why are you helping me?
Oh. Fuck everyone.
That's your response.
That's a good answer.
That is a good answer.
Those are great if you're 3.
Artificial.
Cooper, whatever you could say here, just don't. Just don't, okay? I'm gonna skip your line.
Don't.
Oh, those just got me psychotic.
Yeah, never gotta use your own supply.
Bent stingers, pointless pollination.
Adam.
Once again, he is eating his microphone.
Vanessa?
That's a lawsuit. It's a pretty big deal.
I guess.
You sure you want to go through with it?
Am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, "Hey honey, I'm home," without paying a royalty. Ha!
Flash forward in time and we were watching the human news. The camera shows a crowd outside a courthouse.
It's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan, where the world anxiously waits, because for the first time in history, we'll hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak.
We are no longer watching through a news camera.
What have we gotten here? Very.
It's pretty big, isn't it?
Looking
That's what
at
she
the
said.
hundreds of people
Shut the
around the
crap up.
courthouse.
I can't believe how many humans don't work during the day.
Dibs on the guard.
You think billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers?
Everybody needs to stay behind the barricade.
A limousine drives up and a fat man, Leighton Montgomery, honey industry owner, gets out and walks past Barry.
What's the matter?
I don't know, I just gotta chill.
Fast forward in time and everybody is in the courthouse.
Well, if it isn't the B team.
Two honey industry lawyers.
You boys
I have
work
to-
on this.
I have
No.
a dib on the judge.
No, I would be man.
The Snyder's man.
I'm the judge.
Snyder's man.
I'm the judge.
All rise, the Honorable Judge Bumbleton proceeding.
Alright, case number 4475. Superior Court of New York. Barry B. Benson V. The honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 food companies collectively?
Smile time. You realize it's Barry B. Benson V, meaning versus the honey industry, not the fifth.
Right. I'm dumb. Don't mind me.
Okay, here's Montgomery.
A privilege, Your Honor. But may I add, skip off on the Alzheimer man.
Moving on.
Mr. Benson, you're representing all the bees in the world. They
Everyone
probably would
looks
sting
cool.
everyone.
Everyone looks closely. They are waiting to see if B can really talk. Barry makes several buzzing sounds to sound like a bee.
I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor, we're ready to proceed.
Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we lived in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what it would mean. I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee.
Montgomery walks over and looks closely at Barry.
How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning for all we know. He could be on steroids.
Mr. Benson.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. Honey is a pretty important thing to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there is someone in this room who has sexually harassed me because we're trying to help the little guys. I'm hoping that after this is all over, you'll see how, by taking our honey, that qualifies as not only sexual harassment, but also theft.
I wish you dressed like that all the time.
That was my line, actually.
So, your first witness, please.
So, Mr. Klaus Vanderhayden of Honey Farms. Big company you have.
I suppose so.
I see you also own Honey Burton and Honron.
Yes. They provide beekeepers for our farm.
Beekeeper. I find that to be a very disturbing term. I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you?
No.
I couldn't hear you!
No.
No. Because you don't free bees, you keep bees. Not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey?
They're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build a Bear.
This is Bill's secret appearance. You mean, like this?
Hey, boo-boo!
There, bye-bye. We gotta bring the picnic basket.
Narrator.
The bear from over the hedge barges in through the back door, and it is roaring, standing on its hind legs. It is thrashing its claws, and people are screaming. It is being held back by a guard who has the bear on a chain.
Bears kill bees! How'd you like to have his head crashing through your living room, biting in your couch, spitting out your throw pillows?
Okay, that's enough. Take him away.
The bear stops roaring and thrashes and walks out.
So, Mr. Sting, and thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. Where have I heard it before?
Oh, well, back on the police.
But you've never been a police officer, have you?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. And so here we have yet another example of bee culture casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance about stage name.
Pretty much.
Have you ever been stung?
You
Mr.
can
Sting?
exhale the...
Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, Mr. Gordon M. Sumner.
That's not his real name, you idiot.
Yeah, you're right. It's actually Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman?
Mr. Liotta, first, belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, god damn.
I see from your resume that...
I'm breaking...
Shut the crap up, Mr. Snyder!
No. I take a long time
I'm
to say
Ray
something
Liotta.
because it's
I'm Ray
funny.
Liotta.
You better not fucking take my line again.
I'm really...
No, you're not.
Okay, it's Snyder's way to reload it. I see from your resume that you're devilishly handsome, with a churning inner turmoil that's ready to blow.
Oh.
I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime, baby? How do you?
Not yet, it isn't. But is this what it's come to for you? Exploiting tiny, helpless bees, so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir?
Why is it bends and I get a blow job right now?
This isn't a good fellow, this is a bad fellow! A very, very bad fellow, not Christian Server!
Why doesn't someone just step on this break and we can all go home?
Order in the court.
You're all thinking it, aren't you? You're part of the conspiracy. You all don't like me. I know you don't. I'll find all of you. I'll find all of you in bed. I'll look at you deep at night, 2 a.m. when the thunder is roaring outside. And you'll see me.
Order! Order! I said order! And no mac and cheese for you!
What the?
Say it. I meant to, Mr. Liotta, please sit down.
We see a montage of magazines which feature the court case. Flash forward in time and Barry is back home with Vanessa.
I think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that.
I think the jury's on our side, don't you think?
Are you sure what you're doing is legal?
Oh, don't worry. I'm a chemist.
Right. Well, here's to the second lawsuit that I'm going to file against you immediately after this one's over.
2 lawsuits.
Ken walks in from work. He sees Barry and he looks upset when he sees Barry clinking his glass with Vanessa.
Well, hello there.
Fuck off.
Hello!
I didn't think you were coming, so I didn't get you nothing.
Bro, straight up, imagine getting cucked by a bee.
Ken holds up his phone and flips it open. The phone has no charge. The battery.
I didn't want all this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he has Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, well, that was lucky.
Ken sits down at the table across from Barry and Vanessa leaves the room.
I told you to fuck off.
Not taking his eyes off Barry.
Yeah, heat it up. Sure, whatever, wench.
So I hear you're quite the wife beater. I'm not much for the game myself. It's a little too grabby.
That's what I usually sit because that's the best place to beat her up, right?
Points to where Barry is sitting there.
Ken, Barry was looking at your resume, and he agreed with that. With you eating me out like that with chopsticks, isn't a special.
What? Excuse you?
You think I didn't see what you're doing?
I'm actually gonna have to put a mature warning in this video.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
Wow.
Oh, Barry, it's your go.
Oh, I know how hard it is to find the right job. We have that in common.
Do we?
Bees have 100% employment, but we do have jobs like taking the crud out.
Just one moment. That's just what I was thinking about doing.
Ken reaches for a fork on the table, but knocks it off before he goes to pick it up.
Ken, you left Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was alright.
Ken quickly rises back up after hearing this, but hits his head hard on the table and yells.
Oh!
I'm gonna drain the old stinger.
Yeah, you do that.
Barry flies past Ken to get to the bathroom, and Ken freaks out. Splashing some of the wine he was using to cool his head on his eyes. He yells in anger. Barry looks at the magazines featuring his victories in court.
Look at that.
Barry flies into the bathroom. He puts his hand on his head, but this makes hurts him and makes
That's bad grammar! That's bad grammar! No!
He yells again. Barry is washing his hands and in the sink, but then Ken walks in.
You know, I've just about had it with you, little bitch!
Closes his bathroom door behind him.
With your little mind games on my girl that I fuck every night!
I thought you
Ken is menacingly rolling up your magazine.
What's that? I thought you only saw her once a week on yogurt night!
This is Italian Vulgar, and I do it in my dreams!
Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages.
It's
Remember what Van said? Why is your life more valuable than mine?
That's funny. I just couldn't seem to recall that.
Ken smashes everything off the sink with the magazine, and Barry narrowly escapes. Ken follows Barry around and tries to hit him with the magazine. He keeps missing. Ken gets
This doesn't sound very right out of context.
I think something stinks in here!
No, I can't make that joke. I can't make that joke. That's too far even for me.
Do it.
No, I can't.
Do it!
Do it.
Do it!
Do it.
Do it!
Do it. Do it.
Do it!
Spell
I can't.
I come.
Okay, Sam.
Smelling your feet.
Sam,
Ken holds a lighter in front of the spray bottle.
How do you like the smell of flame, bitch?
Ooh.
Whoosh.
Not as much, I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Ken fires his makeshift flamethrower, but misses Barry, burning the bathroom. He tortures the whole room, but loses his footing and falls into the bathtub. After getting hit in the head by falling objects 3 times, he picks up the shower head, revealing a water bug hiding under it.
Water bug. I'm taking sand.
Barry gets up on a pile of bathroom supplies, and he is wearing a chapstick hat.
Ken, I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic.
Ken switches the shower head to lethal.
I've got issues! My parents always beat me!
Ken sprays Barry with the shower head, and he crash lands into the toilet. Ken menacingly looks down into the toilet at Barry.
Time to flush a little shit down the toilet.
I mean, your parents beating you would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, But now it's time to flush this little turd down the toilet!
I've said that already.
Flushes toilet. Barry grabs a chapstick from the toilet seat and uses it to surf in the flushing toilet.
Surf's up, dude!
Barry flies out of the toilet on the chapstick and sprays Ken's face with the toilet water.
Ew!
Oh, shit, water! I'm contaminated!
That bowl is gnarly.
Aiming
I
toilet
hate
cleaner
myself.
at Barry.
I hate myself for that. Ken?
Except for those dirty yellow rings on you! You're gonna be my bitch soon!
Barry cowers and covers his head, and Vanessa runs in and takes the toilet cleaner from Ken just before it hits Barry.
Kenneth, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of here.
You know, I don't even like honey! I don't eat it! And you're not even worth to be my bitch!
Get the fuck out of here. We ain't talking shit. He's just my only supply of friend that I fucking love too much. And he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time.
Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? Like those weird snake things?
Yes.
Fine! Talking bees! No more yoga night! No more chopsticks! My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster! I'm like a teenager on her period!
Fuck off, Ken!
Ken leaves again and Vanessa leans in towards Barry.
Are you?
And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man! Bitch!
Ken leaves the last time.
I'm sorry about all that, but we can still have yogurt night.
Narrator.
I believe Mr. Montgomery is out of ideas.
Flash forward in time and Barry, Adam, and Vanessa are back in court.
Montgomery?
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Montgomery?
Okay, we would like to call Mr. Barry Benson B to the stand.
Get out of there. You can really see why he's considered one of the best lawyers.
Oh my gosh.
Barry stares.
Yeah.
What?
Who's the lawyer?
Layton, you gotta weave some magic with this jury, or it's gonna be all over. Don't worry. The only thing I have to do to turn this jury around is to remind them of what they don't like about bees. You got the tweezers. Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman?
She is my dealer.
Good friends?
She is my dealer.
How good? Do you live together?
I have already said she is just my dealer.
Wait a minute, so you mean you're not fucking?
Are you her little bedbug?
Is that actually in the movie?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
No! No!
Yes. He said it very
How is the B movie not
subjectively.
rated R?
Narrator.
Have you never
Adam
seen Roger Rabbit?
Adam's
Yeah.
finger starts vibrating. He is agitated.
I've seen a bee documentary or two. From what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee?
I mean, yeah?
Pointing at Janet and Martin.
So those aren't your real parents?
Oh, Harry.
Dude. Uncool.
Vanessa tries to hold Adam back. He wants to sting Montgomery.
This whole case is fire!
Don't y'all date your cousins?
Montgomery
Objection,
leans
Your
over.
Honor. He's flies down.
Oh my gosh.
Vanessa raises her hand to object, but Adam gets free. He flies straight at Montgomery.
I'm penetrating Fat Boy's little ass.
Adam, don't! It's what he wants!
Adam stings Montgomery, and he starts thrashing around.
Oh, I'm hit! Oh, Lordy, I'm hit!
Order!
The venom, it's coursing through my veins. I've been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see, you can't treat them like equals. They're strapped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. It's their way.
Adam, stay with me.
I can't feel my legs. What an angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaving buttocks. That's right about the butt part.
I will have order in the court. Order! Order, please! And make sure to double back!
Flash forward in time and we see a human news reporter.
Breaking news, Adam is sober.
The case of the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday when one of their legal teams stung Leighton T. Montgomery.
Adam is lying in a hospital bed and Barry flies to see him.
Hey, buddy.
Well, hey!
Is there much pain?
Hell yeah, there is! I blew that whole case, didn't I?
Oh my god, he's not only sober, he's cartooned.
Hey, honestly,
Yeah.
I would rather you have died than gotten that operation.
I'd be better off dead. Look at me! I'm a fucking cocktail now.
Oh my god.
A small plastic sword is replaced as Adam's stinger.
I got it from the cafeteria downstairs in a tuna sandwich! Look,
Okay.
there's a little celery still.
Licks off the celery and sighs.
What was it like to be neutered?
I can't explain it. It was awful.
It's
I was
castrated,
turning, and
actually.
I felt like I was a furry.
Oh! Oh! Bruh.
Alright.
Hold on. Pause.
What?
Line
Oh,
right here
damn.
that Adam just said is a masturbation.
Oh.
No! No! No!
Oh.
You're right, and I hate that! No!
Jerry,
You
why?
ass!
Jerry, what the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Okay, picking up. Alright.
You think it was all a trap?
No, I think that's what you are now.
And I'm sorry.
Will I ever get my penis back, Barry?
I don't know.
I hear they put roaches in your ass crack if you don't sleep at 9:02 exact.
Adam, they check in, but they don't check out.
Oh my! I've got corona.
Bro, he got the corona.
Why? Snide, stop it!
There's two Chinese men outside and they're spitting all over the street.
We can see that two humans are smoking cigarettes outside.
Hey, you got any more?
I don't eat bats.
Right. Bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke, but some bees are smoking. That's it. That's our case.
You close the damn window. I can't fucking breathe.
Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. Get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can.
Flash forward in time and Adam is making paper boat in the courtroom.
And assuming you've done step 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub.
We see that the jury have each made their own paper boats after being taught how by Adam. They're all looking quite confused.
Mr. Flayman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where is the rest of your team?
Well, Your
Continue to
Honor.
stall.
Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. Bees are trained to fly haphazardly. and as a result, we don't make very good time. I actually heard the funniest story about... Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken enough of this court's valuable time? How much longer will we allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients who run legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case.
Mr. Flygman, I'm afraid I'm going to have consider Mr. Montgomery.
Could you go any slower?
I could if you really wanted me.
We have a terrific Bob.
Montgomery?
Montgomery?
Where's your proof? Where's the evidence? Show me the smoking gun!
Barry flies in through the door.
Hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun.
Vanessa walks in holding a bee smoking. She sits it down on the judge's podium.
God damn it! Wrong kind of gun.
Okay, come
This
on.
may be America, but no.
Judge Bumbleton?
What is that?
It is a bee smoker.
Picks up smoker.
What? This? This harmless little contraption? This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee.
Montgomery accidentally fires it at the bees in the crowd and faint and cough. Dozens of reporters start taking pictures of the suffering bees.
Oh, yeah.
What has happened to the bees who've never been asked, weed or no? Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to weed and man-made wooden slat work camps, living out our lives as honey slaves to the white weight. To the white man? Why does he specify the white man? Hold it up. Excuse me?
Barry points toward the honey industry owners.
Racist.
One of them is an African American, so he can awkwardly separate himself from the others.
What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do? He's playing the species card.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, free these bees. Adam and Vanessa. That's you. Oh.
Free these
Free
bees!
these bees! Free the bees! Free the bees!
Okay, Judge Bumbleton?
The court finds in favor of the bee.
My dealer! We won! Now I can sue you!
I know you could do it. Give me a big smooch.
Vanessa hits Barry hard because her hand is too big.
Oh, sorry, my lips are too big.
I have never been more disgusted in my entire life. Do you know what this means? It means literally nothing, because gender equality in this world is in favor of the women. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time.
Bro.
This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You will regret it.
Montgomery leaves and Barry goes outside the courtroom. Several reporters start asking Barry questions.
Mr. Benson, how much honey is out there?
Alright, one at a time.
Mr. Benson, who are you wearing?
What?
The fuck?
What does that mean?
What?
Oh, that's a question that a lot of reporters ask celebrities. It's like, hey, whose design is this?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
My sweater is Ralph Lauren and I have no pants.
Barry
Honey,
flies outside
where
with
are my
paparazzi. And Adam and Vanessa stay back.
What if Montgomery's right?
Oh, he is.
Does that mean you and Barry split up? Can we start fucking?
Oh my word.
Congratulations on your victory. What will you demand on a settlement?
First, we'll demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps.
As Barry is talking, we see a montage of men putting closed tape over the work camps and freeing the bees in the crappy apartments.
Then we want back the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop.
Men in suits are pushing all the honey of the aisle and into carts. We demand...
We demand an end to the glorification of the bear as anything more.
We see a statue of a bear-shaped honey container being pulled down by bees.
Then a filthy, smelly, bad breath stink machine. We're all aware of what they do in the woods.
We see Winnie the Pooh sharing his honey with Piglet in the crosshairs of a highly tech sniper rifle.
Boom! Headshot!
Wait for my signal.
Oh, my time has come.
Take him out. Narrator.
Looking through binoculars,
No,
Winnie gets hit by a
Winnie.
tranquilizer dart and dramatically falls off the log he was standing
There's
on.
blood everywhere.
Tongue hangs out. Piglet looks at Pooh in fear, and the sniper takes the honey.
He'll have pneumonia for a few hours. Then he'll be fine.
Then he'll be dead.
Oh god.
Flash forward in time.
Maybe.
And we will no longer tolerate B-negative nicknames.
Mr. Sting is sitting at home until he is taken out of his house by the men in suits.
What are you doing here? I'm busy with the big into the
Unnecessary inclusion of honey in bogus health products and a la-di-da human tea time snack garnishments.
An old lady is mixing honey into her tea, but suddenly men in suits smash her face down on the table and take
FBI, open up!
I can't breathe.
a honey truck pulls up to Barry's hive.
Bring it in, boys. Hold it right there. Good. Cap it.
Tons of honey is being pumped into the hive's storage. Honey overflows from the cup.
Mr. Buzzwell, we just passed 3 cups. And there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down.
Snide, I'm pretty sure you're both bee workers.
Wait, what? Be worker, okay. No, I'll be both, shut up. Alright. Mr. Boswell, we just passed 3 cups and there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Shut down? We've never shut down. Shut down honey production.
Stop making honey! All the bees are leaving their stations. 2 bees run into a room and they're putting the keys into the machine. Turn off the key, sir! 2 bees are dramatically turn their keys, which opens the button which they press, shutting down the honey making machines. This is the first time this has ever happened.
What do we do now?
Flash forward in time and a bee is about to jump into a pool full of honey.
Cannonball.
The bee gets stuck in the honey, and we get a short montage of bees leaving work. We see the pollen jocks flying, but one of them gets a call on his antenna. Through the phone,
We're shutting down honey production. Mission abort.
Aborting pollination and nectar detail. Returning to base.
the pollen jocks fly back to the hive. We get a time-lapse of Central Park slowly withering away as the bees all relax.
Adam, you wouldn't believe how much honey was out there.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Where is everybody?
The entire street is deserted.
Are they out celebrating?
They're at home. They don't know what to do. Laying out, sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a...
Gosh darn it, not again.
Cut out.
Oh, Barry,
Adam?
here you go.
Adam?
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 What?
Adam,
I read it.
Adam,
Yeah, you read it. Barry, here you go.
Sam.
Barry.
And I
least we got
replaced
our honey
the
back.
phrase, at least we got our honey back with, gosh darn it, not again. Shut the crap up, Mugger.
Order in this court.
Well, what if the humans like their honey? Who won? It's the greatest thing in the world! I was excited to be part of making it. This was my new desk. This was my new job. I wanted to do it really well. And now, I can't.
Flash forward in time and Barry is talking to Vanessa.
I don't understand why they're not happy. I thought their lives would be better. They're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people.
You have no idea what's going on, do you?
Oh no, what do you want to show me this time?
Vanessa takes Barry to the rooftop where they first had coffee and points to her store. Points at flowers. They are all grey and wilting.
What happened here?
This is not the half of it.
Small flash forward in time and Vanessa and Barry are of her store and she points to Central Park. We see the Central Park is no longer green and colourful. Rather, it is grey, brown, and dead-like. It's very depressing to look at.
Oh no. Oh,
Apocalypse.
wow. Oh, wilting.
You don't look too good, do yous?
No.
And who's at fault for that?
You know, I'm gonna guess bees.
My jackass boyfriend, that too.
Oh, well then it's not my problem, and we can just end the movie here! Yay!
It's not
to
just
be
my
honest-
boyfriend. It's also the bees.
Frick. Specifically me. I don't think bees... I didn't think bees not needing to make honey would affect all these things.
It's not just flowers, though. It's also fruits, vegetables. They all need the bees.
That's our whole SAT test right there.
Take away the produce. That affects the entire damn there kind of animal kingdom. And then, of course,
The human species. So if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it?
I know this is partially my fault.
How about a suicide pact?
Hold up!
How do we do it?
I'll sting you, you step on me.
That just kills you twice.
I'm
Problem?
going to lay down. I am tired.
Wait, Snide! No! You agreed to be here for a solid 2 hours. It has only been an hour and a half.
Listen, Barry.
We're almost done. Don't worry.
There's only 20 more
Someone
pages.
please put me out of my misery.
Shut up.
I'll take over the rest of Snide's roles. If he
I don't have any more roles. That's the issue.
Okay, fine, get out, go.
Well,
Listen,
Get the fuck out of here, Snide.
sorry, but
Go away,
I
no one
gotta
likes
get
you.
going back to.
What?
He likes to abuse me.
Wow, that's rude. How could you say that?
Snide, are you
let's
going
go,
or not?
Snide.
No, now I don't want to go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Make up your gosh darn mind.
We're gonna have to cut all of this out.
No.
I don't plan to cut any of this out, no.
Barry
What
to
the fuck
himself.
do you mean?
I'm back.
Barry to himself.
Frick, where is it? I had to open my mouth and talk. Vanessa? Why are you leaving? Where are you going? Did you find a noose?
Vanessa's getting into a taxi.
I'm going back to my boyfriend Ken. He knows how to treat a woman.
He literally beats you every day.
and has yogurt out of her.
No.
I know.
No! No! You did not just say that!
I know.
I'm sorry, I just completely lost it. Where are we?
Can we pause real quick? I'd like to point out that ceramic is on, but is do not disturb.
Uh-oh.
Barry, Tournament of Roses. Roses
What
can't.
an absolute ass.
Wait. Tournament of...
Barry, Tournament of Roses, page 100.
Page 100. Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses? Roses! Roses! Vanessa!
Barry flies after the taxi.
Roses? Barry?
Roses
Barry
are
is flying
flowers!
outside of the window of the taxi.
sorry. Roses are flowers!
Yes, they are, you dumb fuck.
Flowers! Bees! Pollen!
I know. That's why this is the last parade.
Maybe not. Could you ask him to slow down?
Hey, can y'all just slow down a bit for my B-friend here? He's a bit slow.
The taxi driver screeches to a stop and Barry keeps flying forward.
Barry?
Barry flies back to the window.
Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster. All my fault. We way overscaled drug production.
Yes, it kinda is.
We've ruined the planet. I wanted to help you with your drug shop. I've only made it worse.
Actually, it's completely closed down now.
I thought maybe you were remodeling. But I have another idea, and it's greater than my previous ideas combined.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, fair, but like... Alright, they still have the roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower bud in this park. All we gotta do is what they've got... Get what they've got right back here with what we've got. Bees.
Park?
Pollen.
Flowers.
Repollination.
Across the nation.
I'm gonna kill you.
Terminal roses, Pasadena, California. They got nothing but flowers. Here it will be time.
I have an idea.
Flash forward in time. Vanessa is about to board a plane, which has all the roses on. Wait.
Yeah, no, that's it. They didn't have the close thing.
Oh yeah, I was like, what?
Okay, Vanessa.
Vanessa Bloom, FTD.
Holds out badge.
Official Flora business. It's real.
Sorry, ma'am. Nice. Sure.
Wait.
Thank you. It was a gift from my boyfriend.
Barry is revealed to be hiding inside the brooch.
Hold up.
Flashback in time, and Barry and Vanessa are discussing their plan.
Once inside, we just pick the right flow.
How about the princess and the pea? It could be the princess, and you could be the pea.
That's gonna literally kill me. Guard? Who's a guard?
Guard? Guard?
Who called dibs on the security guard earlier?
Me.
You're the guard then.
Alright. What are you?
I believe I am the pea.
The pea?
It goes underneath my mattress.
Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. I'm getting the marshal.
You don't do that. This whole parade is a fiasco.
Dirty.
Let's see what this baby'll do.
Vanessa drives the float through the traffic.
Hey, what are you doing?
Then all we do is blend in with traffic without arousing suspicion. Once at the airport, there's no stopping us.
Flash forward in time, and Barry and Vanessa are about to get on plane.
Stop! Security! You and your insect pack your float?
Actually, yes.
Has it been in your possession the entire time?
Yeah.
Would you remove your shoes?
To Barry.
Remove your stinger?
Okay, racist.
I know, just having some fun. Enjoy your flight.
Barry plotting with Vanessa.
Then, if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job.
I'll be Captain Scott.
Flash forward in time, and Barry and Vanessa are flying on the plane.
Can you believe how lucky we are? We had just enough pollen to do the job.
I think this is gonna work, sweetheart.
It's got to work. Shut up.
Attention passengers, this is Captain Scott. We have a bit of a bad weather in New York. It looks like we're going to all die, so we'll be delayed a couple of hours.
I see.
Oh, Barry, these are cute flowers with no water. They'll never make
Did you
it.
just say cute? I gotta get up there and talk to them.
Be careful.
Barry flies right outside the cockpit door.
Can I help with the Sky Mail magazine? I'd like to order the talking inflatable nose and ear hair trimmer.
The flight attendant opens the door and walks out. Barry flies into the cockpit unseen.
What was that entire line? Captain, I'm in a real situation.
What do you say, Hal?
Nothing.
Scott notices Barry and freaks out.
No, don't freak out. My entire species.
Captain Scott gets out of his seat and tries to
What are you doing?
Barry lands on Hal's hair, but Scott sees him. He tries to suck up Barry, but instead he sucks up Hal's toupee.
Dick.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
I'm an
no.
attorney.
Hal doesn't know Barry's on his head.
Who's an attorney?
Don't move.
Scott hits Hal in the face with a vacuum in an attempt to hit Barry. Hal is knocked out and he falls on the life raft button, which launches an inflatable boat into Scott, who gets knocked out and falls on the floor. They are both unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, Barry.
On intercom with a southern accent.
Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain speaking. What up, Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24B? Please report to the cockpit.
Vanessa looks confused.
And please hurry.
Normal accent. Vanessa opens the door and sees the life raft and the unconscious pilots.
What the fuck did you do?
Okay, so have you seen ST Black ST's Scout Goes to Japan?
Yeah.
Is there another B joke?
No one's flying the plane.
Through the radio on the
I
plane.
sure do love crashing to the towers on December 2001.
Shut the crap on, Mr. Snow!
Oh, wow.
I'm like, here's the one-liners in the last like 20 minutes.
Vanessa
This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. I'm gonna make it to the big city.
Who's Bud?
Who's playing?
Who's playing the radio tower person?
Alright, Mac, your Bud.
Where's the pilot?
He's just taking a big shit.
Oh, I see. Send me a little sample of that.
As a matter of fact, there is.
Son, are you illiterate?
The name's Barry Benson.
From the honey trial.
Vanessa, there's nothing more. This is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines.
I can't fly a bee.
Why not? Isn't John Travolta a pilot?
No.
How hard could it be?
Vanessa sits down and
Immediately
flies
crashes.
for a little bit, but we see lightning clouds outside. So,
Barry? There's a...
Hey.
an ominous lightning storm looms in front of the plane. We are now watching the B News.
This is Bob Bumble. We have some late-breaking news from JFK Airport, where a suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh from his legal victory. Adam
What? Barry!
is attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew. Flowers?
The scene switches to human news. Talking with Bob Bumble.
We have a storm in the area and two individuals at the controls with absolutely no fucking flight experience. Now, just a minute, there's a bee on that plane.
Bud?
Mac?
Mac?
Mac.
I forgot.
I'm
quite familiar with Mr. Benson and his no account compadres. They've done enough.
But isn't he your only hope?
Technically, a bee shouldn't be
my
able
gosh.
to fly at all. Their wings are useful.
Through radio.
Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and body mass make no sense.
Get this on the air.
Got it.
Stand by. We're going live.
Through radio on
The
TV.
way we work may be a mystery to you. Making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. But let me tell you about a small job. If you do it well, it makes a big difference. More than we realize.
That's what she said.
Shut the crap up! To us, to anyone. That's why I want to get bees back to working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow. That's gay.
Ooh. That is gay.
Black and yellow.
Hello.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Hello.
The scene
Racist.
switches and Barry is teaching Vanessa how to fly.
Left, right, down, hover.
What the fuck?
Forget hover.
Pretending to honk the horn.
This isn't so hard.
A lightning bolt hits the plane and the autopilot turns off.
But Barry, I'm electrocuted.
So I think we're on autopilot the whole time, and now we're kind of just boned.
That might have helped me.
And yeah.
So it turns out I can't fly.
The plane plummets, but we see Lula Divu and the pollen jocks, along with multiple other bees, flying towards the plane.
All of you, that's it. Get behind this fellow. Move it out. Move out.
The scene switches to back to Vanessa and Barry in the plane.
Our only chance is if I do what I do. You copy me with the wings of the plane.
Barry sticks out his arms like an airplane and flies in front of Vanessa's face.
You don't have to yell, sweetie. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not yelling! We're just in a lot of trouble!
It's a very hard contraption with that panicky tone of yours.
It's not a tone, I'm panicking.
Listen, shut the fuck up. I can't do this.
Barry slaps Vanessa.
And that is how the Me Too movement started.
Slaps Barry.
You mean the B2 movie?
Hard, Daddy.
You snap out of it.
Hard, Daddy.
Okay, we're skipping to the next page after all the slapping is done. Why? Come on, it's my turn.
Wait, how the
Here we
fuck
go.
is the
The
plane
plane is
flying?
now
The
safely
plane is now
flying.
safely flying. I don't know.
Barry's antenna rings like a phone. Barry picks up.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Through the phone.
Benson, got any flowers? For a happy occasion in there?
All of the pollen jocks are carrying the plane.
Pollen jocks, they do get behind a fellow.
Black and yellow.
Yellow.
All right, let's drop this tin can back on blacktop.
Where? I can't see anything. Can you?
No. It's all cloudy. I took some of my own medication.
Thinking B. Thinking B.
On the runway, there are
Thinking
millions
B.
lying on their backs.
Thinking B.
Thinking B.
Thinking
Thinking
B.
B. Thinking B. Thinking B.
Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something.
Well, I can't see my fingers.
I don't know. It's strong, pulling me like a 27-year-old carnal instinct. Bring the nose down.
Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B.
Thinking B. Thinking B.
Control tower operator.
What in the world is on the tarmac?
Bud?
Bud?
Hey,
Mac?
You're Bud.
Mac?
It's a monster there.
It is revealed that all the bees are organized. Pulsating flower formation.
Thinking B.
Thinking
Thinking B. Thinking
Vanessa, aim for the flower.
I can't see.
Out the engines. We're going in on B power. Ready, boys?
Affirmative.
Good, good. Easy now. That's it. Land on that flower. Ready? Full reverse. Spin it around.
The plane's nose is pointed at a flower painted on a nearby.
No, not that flower. The other one.
Wait, I can't see which one.
That flower.
Plane is now pointed at a fat guy in a flowered shirt. He freaks out and tries to take a picture of the plane.
I'm aiming for him.
That's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. I mean the giant pulsating flower made of millions of bees.
The plane hovers over the bee flower.
Pull forward. Nose down. Tail up. Rotate around it.
Oh my god, can we do this more often?
No, I'm still going to sue you as soon as we're done with this.
Am I Cuckoo, or is this plane flying in an insect-like pattern?
Well, look who went to school.
The plane is unrealistically hovering and spinning over the bee flower.
Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid. Smell it. Full reverse. Just drop it. Be
That's
a part
what
of it.
he said.
Shut the crap up. Aim for the center. Now drop it in. Drop it in, woman.
come on already! No! How is this movie not rated R?
You got me out of fly.
Because no one reads the script, they just see it in the movie.
Vanessa is about to high five Barry.
No high five.
Too late.
Barry. It worked. Did you see the giant flower?
What?
Oh,
flower.
he's
Where?
really
Of course I saw the flower! That was genius!
Why, thank you.
But we're not done yet.
Oh god!
Listen, everyone. This runway is covered with the last pollen of the last flowers available anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who can make honey, pollinate flowers, and dress like this. If we're gonna survive as a species, this is our moment. What do you say? Are we gonna be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains?
We're bees.
We're bees.
Keychain! Keychain!
Keychain!
Then follow me, except keychain. Hold on, Mary. Here, you run this. Yeah, I'm a pollen jock. And it's a perfect fit. All I gotta do are the sleeves.
The pollen jocks throw Barry a nectar collecting gun. Barry catches it.
Oh, yeah.
Janet.
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 Is that Snide? I think that's Snide.
Wait, what?
Janet.
I think.
I am not. Wait.
Page 119.
Wait, I thought you left.
No, I'm 7 here. I am not Janet.
Sorry, you are Janet.
I don't have. I literally closed the
you are
script like
Janet.
30 minutes ago. Okay, fine.
God.
You are Janet Benson. You are Janet Benson.
You are Janet Benson.
Oh yeah, I am Janet.
Oh my god.
Page 119, almost the very bottom.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to 119. Let me just speedrun this. Hold on.
It's like 3 pages left.
You ever just speedrun the B-movie script?
It is just 3 words.
That's our Barry. Okay, there.
Barry and the pollen jocks get pollen from the flowers on the plane. Flash forward in time, and Barry and the pollen jocks are flying over New York.
Mom, the bees are back.
Now I can, Debbie.
Adam?
Putting on his Krellman hat.
If anybody needs to make a call, now's the time. I got a feeling we'll be working late tonight.
The bee honey factories are back up and running. Meanwhile, at Vanessa's shop,
Here's your chance. Have a great afternoon. Who can I help next? I got some eggs. Would you like some honey with that? It's bee approved. Don't forget these.
there is a room with the shop where Barry does look for. He is currently talking to a cow.
Your dad, Sam. Get your dad.
Get your dad. Get your dad. Get your dad. Get your
Get your
dad.
dad. Get your dad.
Get him now.
Do it,
Go.
do it,
I'll
do
be
it,
right
do
back.
it, do it,
Go,
do
go,
it.
go, go.
Get your dad. He comes back and his dad's just asleep and he woke up and I was like, you want me to do what now? Oh god. You can see shots in the background.
Wait a minute. Sam's not here right now. We can say inappropriate things.
Oh shit.
Haven't we
Fuck
already?
me. Fuck me. Daddy gonna make me choke.
Woo, senpai.
Oh,
Yeah, I
fuck
get
out
to
of here.
play copyrighted music now.
Oh, wait, he's back.
No, sorry.
Alright, well then he'll just have to get him doing it later.
Also, you know he has
Barry.
headphones, right?
Milk, cream, cheese, it's all me, and I don't see a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. I had no
You're
idea.
better as a steak.
Vanessa?
But Barry, I'm sorry. You got a moment?
Do you excuse me? My mosquito associate will help you.
Sorry I'm late.
He's a lawyer too.
Ma'am, I was already blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase.
Too true.
God.
It's
Have a
too
great
true.
afternoon, Barry. I just got this huge order coming in, and I can't get them anywhere.
No problem, dealer. Leave it to me.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help? Who's Nick?
Alright, Scramble Jacks, it's time to fly.
Oh, thank you, Barry.
Ken walks by on the sidewalk and sees the bee-approved honey in Vanessa's shop.
That bee's living my life.
Let it go, Kenny.
When
Wait,
will
no,
the
I'm
summer
Andy.
end?
I'm Andy.
When will I
Let
get
it all
someone else
go.
to beat?
I am Andy.
Let it all go.
I am Andy. No, shut up.
You're half asleep, Snide.
No,
You're lying.
no, I don't
Okay,
care.
guys, we're only one page out. Come on.
Yeah.
Beautiful day. Come on.
We're gonna extend this page for the next hour.
Cooper,
Sure is.
between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office.
Barry recreates the scene near the beginning of the movie where he flies through the box kite. The movie fades to black and credits begin. After credits, no scene can be seen, but characters can be heard talking over the credits.
You have got to start thinking B, my friend. Thinking B. Me?
Talking over a singer.
Hold it. Let's just stop it for a second. Hold it. I'm sorry, everyone. Can we stop here?
Oh, Barry.
I'm not making a major life decision during a production number.
Alright, take 10, everybody. Wrap it up, guys.
I had virtually no rehearsal for that.
I had
The
no
end!
rehearsal for that.
Yay!
There we go. I can finally forget about that.
Sam, by the way, Sam, I still think that you need to get your dad to tell.
Yeah, no.
No, you're doing that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this, thank you for watching, and I'm so sorry that we've wasted 2 hours of your life. Have a good one.
Subscribe or I'll give you corona.